What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Juice Savvy back on the camera. Today, we're going to be exposing how women treat ugly men, right? Unattractive men, right? Let's get this one thing straight though. Being attractive, being average is not ugly, okay? Obviously, there's attractive, ugly, the attractive, average, unattractive slash ugly. You know where you stand based on what your environment shows to you. Okay, you can't be delusional about this. You got to live in reality. All right. So I'm going to be watching this video and breaking it down for y'all. Let's get right into it.
One last thing, when folks really be seeing Brent Faiyaz outside of like his visuals for his music and stuff like that, and they actually see what he looked like, and they be like, "That's not what he looked like." Yes, he do, baby. Yes, he do. If he did not sing, you wouldn't talk to him, and that's okay. You literally would not talk to him if he wasn't a singer, and that's okay. Like, that's actually what a lot of his early music is actually about. Like, girls dissing him before they realize, I'm Brent Faiyaz. He actually used to make bitter dude music, like literally bitter boy music. Now he makes F boy music. Yeah, like when he first dropped, before he had hair, yeah.
She wants to call that man ugly so bad, but she knows that's a territory she can't get too close to because there's a bunch of sassy men on the internet who are going to tell her about herself. I don't understand content like this. Also, is Taylor Swift not allowed to make music? Follow me. You call it bitter boy music, but he's literally singing about a reality that he has to live out because of the women that he's attracted to. They aren't attracted to him. It's just like Taylor Swift. She's just singing about her life. Right? He's just singing about his experience, right? Y'all can't stand to listen to the experience you've given someone. I heard of all people, Lord Jesus, Pearl, she said, women can't help that we're only attracted to 20% of men. Women, when it comes to attractiveness, y'all act like you don't, but y'all have a very high standard. And if the guy...
They do. Okay, I want to pause. He's spitting right now, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's take Brent Faiyaz out of this, right? A lot of unattractive men have bad experiences with women, and when they come on the internet and talk about it or complain, whatever, women ain't trying to hear it because one, you don't look good, so why would we want to listen to you? Two, it's just like you're not even seen as like a person by women, right? As an unattractive man, they won't even look at you, like, and if they're being nice to you, you already know it's not really because they like you. It's just because they have to be nice. Some women are just nice to men because that's like a default for them. But regardless, bro, the reality of unattractive men is a brutal one that nobody wants to hear because it's not great. It's not a great existence, okay? Because we're all human. It don't matter what you look like, but in society now in 2025, bro, looks matters so much more than it ever did before. Like, think about before COVID. Like, shit changed, and I think the internet has a lot to do with it, but shit has changed. Looks matter so much nowadays. Nowadays, if you don't even look a certain way, you can't even like get certain access to certain things, certain privileges. That's where the pretty privilege and handsome privilege comes in. So the reality of an unattractive person or unattractive man is a brutal reality, that some of them have came to terms to accept, but it's like I speak to the guys who want to really change, right? You could come from being unattractive to becoming average, then becoming attractive. It all depends on how bad you want it, right? So let's go.
Guy is ugly or old, he has to be rich. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Men get called shallow all the time.
Hold on, let's go back. Can you hear?
He has to be rich. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Men get called shallow all the time, but really, an average woman can pull some men. An average man can't. Looking just from pure looks can't pull women like an average woman can. But now,
literally, bro, he's spitting. Okay, I gotta speak on this too, real quick. So he was talking about how women have really high standards, especially if you are the average or unattractive man. They have very high standards. Once you get to the attractive range, women standards suddenly go out the window. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, they don't have as many standards for the guys that they really like, okay? They make it easy for them, okay? So if you've never had a woman make it really easy for you, show you high interest, text you first, call you handsome, that is a good sign that you're not attractive. At least to those women, right? Not every woman is gonna like you, okay? Just to be real with y'all, not every woman is gonna like you, but the consistency of your experiences will tell you where you stand. How consistently are women looking at you, giving you eye contact, all right? I don't want to get too far off topic, but he was talking about standards. They don't exist for the attractive men, but they exist for some of the average men and most of the unattractive, ugly guys. You have to be rich, you have to be tall, you have to do all these things, care for me, give me money. Not all women are like this, okay? But I'm just saying they have way more standards for the ugly dudes. I'm gonna be real with you.
He's bitter for singing about that. That's crazy when you think about it, because you're telling everyone that it's true. You're saying he ain't too good to look at. That boy ugly. Y'all find out he got money and can sing. Now you like him. But
they will say that. They really say that to their friends. They talk about that to their friends. Like, yeah, he kind of funny looking, but he got money, or he do this or whatever. Like, that's tough.
That. What sense does that make? You make a video calling him everything but a child of God, then call him bitter for living out the experience that women like you have given him. It's crazy. You didn't hear that before you posted it? Like, when you watched the video back, you didn't hear like, oh, I'm the exact type of woman that made him so bitter. Nah, you fuck it. I'm gonna call the man ugly without calling him ugly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then at the end of the video, dudes from Morehouse just caught strays. Like she said, they all look the same. I'll make a video about a lot of topics, have people arguing, but y'all ain't never heard me just say, that girl ugly. Hell yeah, she ugly. Like, what are we talking about? Why would you ever make a video saying that? I make some rage bait material, but just...
Okay. Nah, he's spitting, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when a woman don't find you attractive, sometimes she might not even tell you to your face. She'll be nice, especially if she don't know you. She'll be nice to you, like, no, I'm not really interested. Or I have a boyfriend, when she probably doesn't have a boyfriend. You'll know, right? But she won't tell you, oh, you ugly as fuck to your face. But that's what she's thinking in her mind. She's like, get away from me. It literally gets that deep. And the only reason I know that I could speak on this is because I was somebody who was not always like decent looking. I'm gonna be real with you. I used to be ugly, okay? We all have the glow up story. Some of us don't, some of us do. If you can come from being somebody who was unattractive to becoming average or attractive looking, you know the difference. It's like you're pretty much invisible when you're ugly. You're pretty much invisible. It's like you may as well not even be there. Nobody listens to you. Your opinions don't matter as much. People, they respect you, but it's like they just don't see you. You know what I'm saying? But when you look a certain way, when you carry yourself a certain way, on top of that, the looks, people respect you more. They want to listen to your opinion. They think you're smart. There's a halo effect. And that's associating all these good qualities onto you. They're not going to do that with a person who doesn't look a certain way.
Stop giving ugly guys a chance. If you do not find a guy attractive, do not date him. Men do not sit in a circle like women do when they are about to date someone and go, he's kind of cute. You know, they don't go, she's kind of cute. Women do that. I don't know why we do that. And they were like, oh, he's got potential. Men do not sit in a circle and do that about women. They literally go, she's hot or she's not. And if they don't think you're hot, they're not going to date you. And it's really that simple. Because the thing is that if you date a guy and you go ahead and you're like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm just going to date him. He's kind of cute, whatever. I'm going to give him a chance. That is going to that starts the beginning phase of you letting other things slide. Because he does something stupid, you're going to be like, oh, I'm just going to give him another chance. And then he does something else stupid again. And then he does something else stupid again. And then a year later, you're the one looking stupid. So girls, don't give the ugly guy a chance. Just don't, okay? Date someone that you find attractive, that makes you laugh, and makes you giggle, buys you flowers, and meets your standards, okay? Because a guy would never date an ugly girl.
Yeah, she kind of has a point there. That's interesting, though, okay? Women are really, like, this is an older video, but, I mean, there are women out there who give ugly dudes a chance because of, let's be real, they've dated the attractive guys, but the attractive guys are harder to keep not even harder to keep. Sometimes they themselves are hard to keep because they have a lot of options. They have a lot of girls wanting their attention. They have things going for themselves. Even if they don't even have things going for themselves, they look so good that people just automatically assume, right? The competition is higher at a higher level when they are dating somebody who is attractive, right? So they sometimes pretty women go for uglier dudes. Like that does happen. Y'all see that. Like that's a thing. So there's nothing wrong if you are a guy who, again, you know how where you stand based on your environment. I'm not gonna sit here and call nobody ugly, but you have to be real with yourself where you stand. If you are an ugly dude and you go after a pretty girl, why not, bro? You could always, saw a video on TikTok talking about punching above the belt. Hey, man, if you think you could shoot your shot with a pretty girl, you got that confidence, go do it, because they will date you. I don't know why they do it, but sometimes they do. It's not a common thing, though. I'm going to be real. A lot of times, they've dated the attractive guy. It didn't work out. Now they're dating you. It may seem like maybe it's a placeholder thing. Again, every woman's different. I'm not saying all women are going to act like this and move this way, but it does happen, right? So, you know where you stand. I'm going to repeat it again. You know where you stand based off your environment, what it tells you. All right? From real results. Okay? So, that's it, man. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.